the next month affirmation, which we have done March, April, and this will be May. For May, the element is air because we're going from Taurus into Gemini season, and the vibe for the month is going to be like energetic, beautiful, present, and the animal that is our guide for the month is the hummingbird, which I'm really excited to draw because I feel like they're really challenging to draw, and they're also colorful and just like a really beautiful bird. So I'm curious to see what I can find in terms of reference photos for that. Cole's bringing me a tortilla, so I'm gonna have that. And it's a quesadilla. Gracias. Ooh, a little bite-sized quesadilla. Very good. Okay.
Just about one of the simplest meals ever.
So we'll start with
a critique on some actual cooking. I don't think it's provolone. It's called like the cheese says mini something.
Well, it's good, whatever it is. I like it.
Yeah.
So the air symbol, the air element symbol, is like the fire symbol, but with a line at the top. Mm-hmm. And for the bear, the line at the bottom I turned into a log. Mm-hmm. So I'm wondering if for the line at the top, for the hummingbird, May. Your birth month.
Hummingbird landing on it? Hummingbird landing on it?
No, because it's at the top. So I'm thinking to do a vine with like a flower. And the hummingbird can be sipping from the flower.
I like it. No,
Cole is very supportive of my visions.
I love the bear.
The bear still needs some work. But
Bear.
Cole thinks my bear looks like a buffalo, which to be fair, he kind of does.
It's more like a pit bull, I think.
He looks like a pit bull.
With
Pit bull?
like, small ears.
Whoa, I spelled hummingbird, B-U-R-D, bird. Hummingbird.
Hummingbird.
I'm going to do ruby-throated. He's so cute and beautiful. How to identify and attract a ruby-throated hummingbird. Whoa.
Do you see him?
No, there's just this really funny photo.
I like the
That is not a hummingbird,
Look
guys.
at Mr. Rufous.
Oh, they're really cute too. Okay, guys, let's look at the Rufous one. Cole's suggesting the Rufous
I'm just
hummingbird.
looking at all the options. I think so far I like him because he's the
Chonkiest.
The reason to
He's so cute. A what? A-L?
Calliope.
Calliope. Calliope? Ooh, pretty. Purple. Purple-throated. Okay. Many, many options. These are very cool.
Whoa, there's this website.
I think I need to do either the Rufous or the Ruby.
Rufous or Ruby? Why do you like Rufous and Ruby?
I just like them. And I feel like I've seen them before, whereas I don't know that I've seen them.
Is probably the most identifiable hummingbird. So maybe it's good for that reason?
Yeah, like I should start with...
But I don't know, Rufous is cute, man.
Rufous is very cute.
This action shot of Rufous.
Oh, wow, that's a great shot. Whoa, I found this one that I like too. No, I don't want this photo. I want a good photo. Oh man. I need a photo of him. Ugh. The photo that they have of him. Oh, here. Beautiful. Okay, guys. Time to lock in on drawing this guy. He's like a little whoop. Now I'm gonna do Rufous. I love Rufous too. He's like a little bean shape, elongated bean.
Indeed he is.
Let's see. Kind of pretty good. It's a pretty good start, guys. Gonna be like this. Oh, he's so precious. I wonder if you could just hear my tummy rumbling there.
Just got this email from Pop earlier today that I just actually read.
Do you want to put your mic on? Because I feel like you should read Pop's email. Otherwise, I'll have to repeat it.
You can repeat it.
Okay, I'll repeat it.
It is, the title is, delete me from Facebook, please.
Okay, this email is amazing already. Title,
Short.
delete me from Facebook, please.
He says, thanks to all well wishes for me via email and texts from friends while I am rehab.
I am rehab.
Capital R.
I am rehab.
Long dash. But please delete me from all social media, including Facebook. Long dash, Matt.
Please delete me from all social media, including Facebook. That's awesome.
Why is he so fed up with it all of a sudden?
Oh, but then his little wings won't fit. Ah! Okay, wait. We're gonna figure this out, guys. That was a great email. That's how I feel a lot of the time. But then I'm actually making a YouTube video right now, so clearly I don't feel that way enough to not be on social media. Okay, I don't know. He's gonna have to be like, this is a rough sketch, guys, so I shouldn't be taking this so serious. His wings are gonna be so interesting to do because, for a few reasons, but mainly because I feel like with line art, it'll be difficult to capture the like movement that they have. Like, how am I supposed to make it look like this guy's moving? But he really is with this wing. It's like very sharp angle in here and then back out. Yes, and then little line in here. And very tight feathers. Yeah. And then lines for the feathers there. Okay. He's so cute already, and he's just a little drawing. And, oh, back to the reference drawing. Oh, it's just at the back. Okay, this is white. This is nothing. I'm gonna get used to talking. I like mumble when I'm thinking out loud because I'm used to talking to myself out loud a lot. But I am also accustomed to doing it in such a way where it's not necessarily directed at anyone. So I mumble. But then if I'm trying to have people actually understand my thought process and try and get a sense of what it is that I'm saying, you just kind of like, when I edit my videos, the audio is so quiet. It's like mumbly, jumbly. So I'm going to practice that and try and catch myself as I do it, which is, of course, easier said than done, but that's okay. Just practice. This, I think, is the part that is like red. Then he has that little angle here. And he's so cute. He's looking really cute, guys. He's looking super cute. Yeah, he's just a little cutie. I think he's kind of angled like this. Okay, now I should look up at the flower. Okay, what are they called? Trumpet flowers? I should specify North America. Trumpet flowers, North America. Oh, they're huge. Not these ones. Hanging, should I just search up hanging flowers? Hanging flowers. Yes, this thing. What are these called? Dahlias. Dahlias. Whoa, wait, no, they're called fuchsias. Fuchsias. That's a color. Yeah, I love these guys. They're so pretty. I mean, I don't know. Do hummingbirds? Would a hummingbird like drink from a fuchsia? Do hummingbirds drink fuchsia? They love fuchsias, according to AI overview. So, oh yeah, there's a beautiful picture of this guy.
Rufous drinking from fuchsia?
I mean, I can't pretend that I have Rufous identification skills after looking at like 3 photos of them, but they like people like them, and by people I mean hummingbirds. I like this flower.
Let's see. What do fuchsias look like?
Western Rufous. It is a Rufous from a fuchsia
I
plant.
wonder if it's actually pronounced Rufus or if it's like Rufos.
I mean, this guy on Facebook spelt it Rufus, like Rufus. His name is Jerry Buron, and he's from the Western Washington Birders Facebook group. So,
look,
beautiful photo
Rufus
of this.
fuchsia.
Yeah. He looks great. He looks absolutely stunning. I want this flower. It's really pretty. So I do think that my reference photo versus the way that he's actually drinking in this other photo is like not quite the same.
Oh my god.
Aren't they cute? They're really cute.
He's my favorite hummingbird.
But I'm going to just use the flower. Whoa. Relax. This like, oh. Okay. Very beautiful, but this part goes up much higher. And that part. Oh, yes. Okay, wait. This becomes a bit of a challenge. It's like has an interesting shape, this flower. That is, goes in and then does this unique. So like this. I feel like I'm getting so confused by the shape of this. I am getting very confused. Drawing darker lines is not necessarily helping me figure this out. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. I'll just try and emulate it again. Farther away. See, I'm whispering again. It's really hard to remember not to whisper. Okay. This maybe is like more accurate. Oh gosh. All right, guys. I don't know. I mean, and I also don't know if fuchsias like really grow like this. Because I have what I like to call artistic license. This is my world that I am drawing. And in my world, the fuchsias do this. Okay? This is how they behave. And I kind of wish I could see more of like the leaf. But I think it kind of will work to be like this. And maybe like this. And maybe like this even. So if I kind of just commit to that and have him be very surrounded by fuchsias, could be really pretty. All right, we're back. We're gonna get right back into the May animal that we're working on, which, if you recall, is the Rufous hummingbird. And I'm excited to keep working on this guy because he's really cute. Here we go. This color. Keep working on this guy, which actually, I don't know. Oh, that was in this layer. All right, so we're just continuing to kind of outline this hummingbird. And I need to kind of get back into the reference photo that I have here. Where'd he go? Here he is. Yeah, so kind of like blurry on his wings, and then he's got this little cute thing going on here. So let's just wrap up this section. And I think I was keeping this kind of open so it'd be easier to use the fill tool. That's great. Add some little fluff in here. And he's got this kind of interesting feathers that go kind of in towards his tail, and then these long feathers that go out. Whoa. Here we go. There's long feathers at the back. Oh no. Sometimes it changes on me, the pen. Oh gosh. This back and forth is hard. And I know I could like an easier thing would be to like bring the reference photo into this program, which I could do, and kind of just trace him even, which is something I do sometimes. But I want to try and get a little bit better at being able to see the reference photo and then draw from the reference photo as opposed to kind of tracing him. And I think this is just a little bit too, whoa. Need to make sure I feel like this is a little bit too angled, and I want a little bit less detail because he's moving very fast. And you can't really see it super well, actually. Okay. Now I'm going to just maybe finish up how his beak goes here. It's kind of like this and like this up here. Give a bit of texture here. Some small feathers he's got coming up to the crown of his head, which are really cute. It's just a really cute bird, this guy. Kind of wondering if that's maybe a bit overboard on the texture. I think maybe I need to see what it looks like colored in first before I do that. Nope, don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here with him and I'll create, oh, got rid of my reference layer there. I'm gonna create a new layer and I'm gonna work on the flowers, which is a different reference photo over here, I believe I have. Yes. Oh, cool. I didn't realize they had these little like dangly guys. That's very cool. Okay, so kind of more rounded even in the flower. A bit more. I think this is good. And then it's actually got this really cool little, I don't know what this is called. I want to say pistil, but I don't recall if that's what the flower anatomy is called. So for anyone who actually knows flower anatomy, please feel free to comment and correct me because I do not know. And here it kind of goes up into this bell shape. This is where I was kind of getting confused last time. This feels more accurate. Really cool flower shape. I think it's extremely satisfying to draw this flower. Yeah, just find it really visually pleasing. And actually I realized this should go beneath this, and I actually want to draw through him here and connect this entirely. And the reason why I want to do that, even though this doesn't look very good, make sure I move this layer back, is because I will actually be able to draw, I'll be able to better draw over this if the reference layer is in the like correct dimension. Like basically this is going to be referencing another layer that I want to sit on top, beneath the hummingbird. So I just want to make sure that I'm actually drawing through the hummingbird so that I can use the fill tool. Otherwise it will not work, and that will be very annoying. I'm gonna do a nice little stem here for this flower. I'm quite pleased with this one actually. And now I want to work on, actually I say that and then I need to fix this line because it's not quite where I want it actually. And I think maybe that's even too thick. No. It's good. It's good, Clemi, it's good. And here we have another flower. That we're gonna, I want to make sure this kind of looks like it's making sense. Feels a bit janky here, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna add another line though, so I feel like I shouldn't get too in my head about it, because if I do that, then I will really just yeah, I think I'll just stop enjoying the process as much. I think that's kind of the important part of my practice, actually, is that I really want to be enjoying myself while I'm doing it. And I think if I get too in my head about how things look, or, you know, I think it's important to be able to recognize this is going to take me a couple, you know, goes. Like, it's not going to happen all in one sitting. And that is good and important. So I don't have to like it right away. It actually ends up being a bit liberating to know that I'm going to come back to this. So if it's not exactly how I want it, that's okay, because it's not the only time that I'm going to be working on it. I'm going to come back and look at it, and maybe I'll say like, oh, this, you know, is too close to the hummingbird, which actually I've decided already it is. Just so I'm gonna try and connect it. Whoa, I forgot that I had the distort function. Oh God. Okay, wait. Pause. I don't want it to be distorting. I want it to be uniform. Thank you. That's, I think, a bit better. I just don't want it to be so, yeah, so in the way of the hummingbird. I feel like that was a bit too close to the, having the hummingbird as like the focal point is really important. So I don't want to lose that, basically, is what I'm not communicating super well. But that is what I'm trying to communicate. That essentially I want the flowers to be adding to the framing of the hummingbird without getting lost. And like the hummingbird getting lost really is kind of the priority here. I want the hummingbird to be front and center in this design and not have, you know, it be so lost in the flowers. The flowers are meant to accent him and kind of make it, you know, add to like the design. I don't know. I'm gonna keep repeating myself, but essentially I don't want the flowers to detract from the hummingbird. I want them to be, to make sense as much as they can. And I'm gonna add one kind of outside of the hummingbird's little zone here. Yeah.
It's looking really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's looking really good.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go shower now and try to stay out of frame so my shiny hair doesn't make its way on.
Cole's self-conscious about his greasy head right now.
Hat head extraordinaire.
Hat head, yeah.
Helmet head.
Helmet head, yeah, you're right. You've been wearing a helmet most of the day.
I'm gonna shower. We're ready to go in like 15, okay?
Sounds good. So we got 15 minutes left to play with, guys. I don't think I will be done in that time, but again, that is the beauty, is that I'm not trying to finish this right now. I am just having fun as I do this. I feel like, oh, I see. This is like, this flower shape is really bugging me out, not gonna lie. It's hard for me to think about. It has this like kind of crystal, I don't know, I view it as like a crystal thing, but then it has these more like, I don't even know what, like, these are petals, obviously. I know they're petals, but the shape of them is like a little bit hard for me to, yeah, I don't know why they're so, I love them. I really love them. They're super interesting. And I think the fact that they're so challenging for me, for whatever reason, makes them really visually interesting to me as well. But I really like these flowers. Okay, so we've got a flower outside. We've got a flower, 2 flowers inside. I think maybe I'll add, yeah, I kind of like the visual of the flower also potentially kind of like being a little bit further out, I want to say. But you know, we're gonna give it a try, and it might be, yeah, it's kind of looking like this is gonna be a blade of grass, or like the leaf of this plant, because didn't commit to the flower situation. But I could add another one. Okay, here we go. Weird crystal shape. And then it has this kind of rounded petal shape. Okay. Not super sure what I did there. Oh, but I don't hate it. I do not hate it. So we're gonna keep it for now. And that, my friends, is how I art. I just decide that it's within my acceptable window of tolerance for design. Like, if it doesn't, like, if I don't hate it, that it's like, you know, if I don't hate it, I gotta keep giving it a go. And probably I will end up liking it. Maybe. It's obviously not a given, because that's just not how I, excuse me. I could come back to this and really not like it, but I think at this point, the approach of like continuing to, continuing to try and make this something that I am like seeing through. Like, again, I want to try and see this through. I keep pushing at the end of the line and it makes it way thicker than I want it. Okay, wait, none of these lines are doing what I want them to do. Okay, and I kind of need this one to go in between here and here. Oh, my flowers. What can I do? What can I do? Can I distort you slightly? Yes. Oh, I do think I might have, Actually, I think the layer that I have to distort is the flowers, unfortunately. Oh, but that's really difficult to do because then it messes up my... messes up where the hummingbird was drinking from. But maybe this is fine. This is better. Let's give this a go. This doesn't matter so much. It just matters that it doesn't really touch the hummingbird wing. I mean, the other option is that I move this and this and see. Oh. No. Yeah, I might have made an oopsie there. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing around with this because I think there could be a version where I don't intersect either of those things. Not with a straight line, apparently. You can do it. You could do it. Hello, we're back. I'm gonna do my May animal. You may also get some granola ASMR. Apologies for that. I might edit that, but I am hungry. I'm gonna have a snack. I wanna work on this before I have a yoga class in the evening, so I'm gonna do as much as I can on the hummingbird drawing that we have left, and maybe Siku will join us. It looks like he's considering it. Siku, you want to come up? You want to come up? We shall see. Up, Siku. Leave it. Good boy. Come up. Up. Oh, you just want to lap? What's this? Can I pet? Oh, very nice doggy. What a good boy. You want to come up? Come on. Up. He's like, no thanks. You can do it. Oh, very good. Okay. He's playing a game and he's having difficulty figuring it out, but I'm trying to be encouraging as opposed to just doing it for him. As I was saying, we are working on the hummingbird drawing. My iPad does have pretty low battery right now, so I'm not sure how much we will be able to get done, but I'm hopeful that we can get a fair amount done, as it's like mainly just, like I said, filling things in, coloring it in, and we've just got a little bit further to go. So without too much more yapping, I'm gonna start screen recording. All right, this should be synced now. And right, one of the things that we were working on was just coloring in this guy here. I think one of the things I kind of want to emulate are some of these little beautiful feather patterns that he has as like highlights. Similar, perhaps, to the bear, in fact. Even though the bear is still a little challenging. I have to go back and look at that later. Probably not in this video, and maybe not even on video at all, because that one I probably just have to like talk myself through whatever I'm doing with that guy. And yeah, not sure I can reason that. It's just it's like, you know, half of my creative process is really just like I'm trying things out, and then I tell myself that it's fine because I can't get like too in my head about it. otherwise that like I just find that just like really makes it so that I can't A, enjoy the process, B, kind of come back to it later. So my practice is really, I'll just like give something a try and then tell myself to leave it until I can kind of come back to it and see like how I feel about it later. So anyways, not that you necessarily needed to know what my creative process is, but I find it works much better than getting way too critical in the moment. Or even just like being too critical at all. I really just try and, you know, let myself go through the process of creating, and then I can have a moment to go back and see how I feel about it with fresh eyes. But I find if I get into like a critic mindset too early on, I have a very hard time coming back from that. And I just feel like it kind of kills the vibe. So I'm going to try not to do that. And instead, just enjoy drawing. And like I said, the critic part kind of comes later anyways. And it's easier to get into that headspace once I've had a bit more time to really sit with my drawing. But while I'm kind of doing it, I want to give myself a chance to enjoy the process. And yeah, I feel like I'm just repeating myself, but right now this is supposed to be the fun time, the creative time, not thinking about it too hard time. And this pattern is like super interesting to me. Just how it's kind of in a line, but then it shifts into these more like feather, like individual feathers. I don't know if I'm describing this well. Oh, he needs more encouragement? You can do it, Siku. You can do it. I know you can do it. You're okay. You can do it. You can figure it out. You're a smart dog. You just need to be more patient. Try again. You can do it. No, try. Find. Find, baby. You want to come up? You can find. That's it. Find. Oh, you can do it, Siku. I promise you can do it. He really needs encouragement. Siku, baby, you can do it. That's it. I don't know if you can hear him at all, but that's him like scratching the game to try and figure out how to... You got it. That's it, Siku. Good job. He can totally do it. He just sometimes gets lazy and wants me to do it for him. But I really want to encourage him to do it himself. I really want to encourage you to do it yourself. Yes, that's a very good lap. I know you can do it. Oh, that's my yogurt. Very good job, Siku. Good job. That was not for you. And you didn't touch it. That was really good. That was very good. This is my yogurt. I forgot that I left my yogurt here.
Did you start eating it?
No. It was very good.
Not for dogs. No. No, not for dogs. No.
It's leave it.
Leave it.
Oh, very nice kiss.
Good leave it. Good leave it. Leave it. Leave it. No.
Come.
Kissing him so that I'll give him a bite of corn. Better leave it on.
Come. You want to go up? It's a very good lap, Siku. You don't want to come up, up, up? There's nothing up there for dogs. You want to come up, up, up? You can come hang out with us. Come on, up, up, up. Come on, up, up, up. Oh, okay. He's like, no thanks. Not interested, actually. Come on. Up, up, up. That's just lap. That's just lap, Siku. Which is good too, but...
Leave it. Not for dogs. Leave it. Leave it.
Come on, up, 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 Siku.
Good boy.
No hitting. No, ouch. You paw to get attention, but it's very painful for people who don't have your durability. Yeah. You're good. That's very good, Siku. I'm back. We're back. Oh, I should sit here for a couple reasons, because that way you can see the screen over there. Cole's on the phone, so there might be some like background noise, and it seems like Siku's putting himself in his crate, probably just because he doesn't want the amount of yapping that he's getting from like both directions potentially. Hopefully this mic is isolating enough that you're not going to hear Cole's conversation on the phone. I guess I could also go close the door. I'm going to edit this. Kind of more like this, I would say. Yeah. I would say like this is pretty good. And comes to about here. You want to come up, up, up? You want to come up, up, up? Oh, what a good boy. Oh, you're such a good boy. Yeah, you can settle here. I love you. I love you. You're a good dog. I love you so much, Siku. That's very sweet. That's a very good boy. It's a very good boy. Okay. Now we're going to get into some of these other like darker lights, like here. Some texture of the feathers. And he kind of has this going on here. You can kind of see where the feathers go. And they're kind of, it's a bit darker spot down here, which makes sense. This is good. This feels very like, yeah, I like this actually. This is looking very aligned with what I was hoping. And then we can bring some texture into here too, which we'll do like this. Yeah, this is very good. I think this is looking how I would want it. And this actually kind of like, it's because it's moving really fast, this would actually be like, ideally, you kind of see like, yeah, it's going to be hard to get the motion that you get from this. I have to figure that out potentially in a different way. But for now, I think this is pretty good, and I'm gonna go and do this color, which I think I will take the same color that I have here and pull it into these feathers here And I think this is more or less how they look. Yes. This is doing what I would want. Okay. This is good. All right. So that's pretty good. And now I'm going to go into this color, get like a darker color here and just do a couple, just so that there's some texture in here as well. But this one's quite light and also sparse actually, so I'm not going to go too crazy. And I think that is making me quite satisfied. Now I can go in and color in this section. Ooh, which I just want to make sure, yes, this is still the reference layer. Hopefully this works. It did. Fantastic. Just color that in. And then there's this darker line here at the bottom, which I'm just gonna pull into here. Beautiful. This is looking really good. What a good boy. You're such a good boy. Okay. Now we can go back into this eyeball up here, and he's got this nice light ring here that you can kind of see, and a circle like this. There we go. That's very cute. I think that's very cute. I think I am liking this one very much so far. Must say, this is very good. And yeah, the wing is the one part that I'm like maybe more hesitant about, just because like I don't really know how to like capture the movement. Like typically I would do like something like this. I don't know, I kind of hated that, actually. Noah said we weren't going to be in critic mode, but yeah, didn't love that. Did not love that. I'm going to go ahead and remove this so you can kind of get a sense for where we're at in the drawing. And really liking that. Going to go back to my reference photo. You're a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. And got this kind of like hot pink situation, which hot pink and then like white and green tips. Very cool flower, this. So now I'll go in here and I'm going to go ahead and make this the reference layer. Reference, my tea. I also need to keep an eye on the time because it's getting closer to the yoga time. So just need to be mindful of that. And maybe I'll take this color of green so there's some continuity. And also I think it'll look good. But I could be horrendously wrong. No, I love it. I love it. Here we go. This, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That meant that does not close. That closes. This closes, that closes, this one closes. This one does close, and this one, no, whoa. This one did not. Yeah. Okay, that's confusing. So where in this layer does it not close? Somewhere in this reference layer, there's a gap. And I have my suspicions that it might be here, that it doesn't close. And most of that is built off the fact that those suspicions it's built off of how I remember kind of moving that around when I was drawing it. So, moment of truth, yeah, I was right, cool. Let's color in these inner sections here that didn't get fully filled in because that bothers me. Excellent. Beautiful. Okay. So that is looking quite good. Going back to the reference photo. Yes. This is like a very fuchsia flower. And let's say it's somewhere like, maybe it's not this, it's more red. I'm gonna start with this. It's pretty bright. But that is kind of how bright it is. I mean, I get to decide ultimately. I can make these whatever color I want. I just happen to like actually like that color. So yeah, I don't know. Really hope that Siku's in frame because actually now that I'm looking at the camera, can't quite tell if he is or isn't. But I'm not about to move him because he is so beautifully passed out right now. And I'm really liking having him next to me. So if you can't see him, sorry, but I can experience him right now, and that's my priority. Okay, this is like really weird to fill in right now because this is so small. But I'll get hideous. I did not like that at all. All right, most of this will have to be done by hand because this is such a small drawing. But I think this works really well. And I probably will just draw in this layer. Whoa. Actually, no, I won't do that because that is lazy. And it will also mean that if I happen to dislike something that I've done, it'll just be so much more annoying to fix down the line. So I think I should not be lazy and just add another layer. It's not that hard. Just add the layer. And then do some of these like highlights, green tips. So how I'm going to do that is I'm going to make this like really light pink color. I am in the right layer. And make this slightly larger. Let's see where this kind of goes. Yeah, so it's kind of like a, maybe do it lighter. This is good. Yeah, like this. Very nice. Get some of the highlights up here. That's good. This feels very good. And actually, I might pull this down slightly and maybe even soften it. Okay, here's the thing. I kind of like the softer edge. So let me just see how I can do that. I think this is fairly okay. I just didn't like the, like too, like, I think this is fine. This is fine. I have to get out of my head a little bit right now. Just do some more of these. Some of this. Very good. Okay, that's good. Do some cleanup here. Whoa. Oh, right, this doesn't, that's not where I need to clean up. I need to clean up in the other layer. So this is pretty good. I think this is fine. I'm gonna keep it fairly simple because, yeah, I think this is, I don't want it to get too busy, and I think if I focus too much on the details of the flowers, I try and do too much, and they're like really small flowers, it's not gonna be very I don't think it's going to be what I'm going for. So I know there's like more colors in the flower and I could do more with it, but I like how this is looking right now. Oh, gentle, gentle, gentle. Oh, what a sweet dog. Oh, what a sweet dog. What a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, so then the last piece of the puzzle are these like light green tips, which to me, I'm just going to try them the same color as like the stem. I don't think they need to be everywhere. I think that's like fairly good. Yeah, they're kind of just like really at the end of this petal. And I don't want to overdo it. I think that's pretty good. And again here, just as I get farther away, I'm gonna put less detail in so that it's not too busy. And I think this is looking really lovely, in my opinion, of myself. And I'm going to go ahead and add some highlights to the plant now. I think I like that quite a bit. Add some highlights on the individual strands just to give it some differentiation. And some at the tip of the grass. Yeah, this is, I think, turning out how I would feel good about it, honestly. And yeah, I'm really enjoying myself, which is honestly kind of the most important part, because I want people to receive something that they can like feel that this was like fun for me to do. So I feel like you can pick up on the energy of that. If you're like getting something and you're like, wow, this was like really a chore for that person, it's like not, I don't know, it seems like it wouldn't be that fun of a time. So yeah, I'm going to now make this the reference layer, and I'm going to add a layer here. I'm going to do a time check. It's almost 5. Got 10 minutes. Okay, so this is a reference layer. I'm going to do May in this bright pink. Yeah, baby. Okay, and we have also this. I'm going to make this a reference layer and do, what color shall we do? I mean, I really like the pink and green. Like, I'm really liking that. But I also think it could potentially work really well to have, I don't know. Whoa. Oh, I also, that's very helpful actually. Okay, a couple things are helpful to know. First, this is in the wrong order. This needs to be up here. And this needs to, whoa, whoa, whoa. What is going on? No, relax, please. Okay, yeah, this is way, maybe it could be fine if it were darker, potentially. What am I doing? I lost a layer. Shit, how did that happen? Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Indeed, indeed. Okay. That's, I mean, that's good. And now I need to solve this problem. This Oh, what a sweet.